And from time to time today, we've been dealing with some tropical downpours across central and north Alabama.
Well, you can feel it out there too. That thick humidity you can almost swim through.
Yes.
Some of the downpours have been heavy enough to swim through, and the word tropical is going to be something you hear throughout the forecast. And we'll get to Taylor in just a moment and talk about what's happening out in the deep tropics. But let's talk about Gulf tropics and what you've got coming north across Chilton County and Coosa County right now. Is the very definition of a tropical downpour. It is coming down hard around Sunshine Farms, moving into downtown Clanton and then over toward Mitchell Dam. This eventually moves up toward Lay Dam. Here's the track on it over the next 30 minutes. Jemison, Thorsby, the Dollar, Gap of the Mountain communities, and then out around Lake Mitchell Marina in about 9 minutes or so. One good downpour here over Fayetteville and right along the Fayetteville-Sylacauga Highway. A few claps of thunder, lightning strikes around the Sylacauga area. Another downpour up around Risers Park in between Highway 21 and Highway 77 or Highway 280. And then you've got another batch of downpours that's developing right here across the Birmingham Metro. This one that has been coming down over Gardendale, beginning to let up a little bit over the northeast side of town. So the rain has stopped around Gardendale High School. But up here around Castle Heights Road and over to Jackson Road, this is building northward up in the direction of communities like Trafford and then up toward Blount County too. But you notice how the rain is not quite as intense as it was up in Cullman County, Tuscaloosa County. These will start to lose some of their punch here over the next hour to hour and a half. And I think most of the rain will be out of here by the time we get to about 9-10 p.m. Then we're going to do it all over again tomorrow because there's this little swirl close to the Louisiana, Mississippi Gulf Coast. If it had more time, it might actually become something tropical, but instead, it's just loading us up with tropical humidity. By midnight, showers are gone. We still have a cloudy sky, so it may be tough to see the meteors tonight. 5 o'clock in the morning, a brief shower wouldn't be out of the question, but it's mainly midday through early afternoon when the flare-up starts again. And just like today, there's likely to be one heavier batch of rain that will develop while others don't get that much at all. More heavy storms tomorrow. The high about 88 degrees on Wednesday afternoon. Locally heavy downpours Thursday and Friday, but they get thinner and thinner in number. And then look at this. It's back up in the low 90s and the heat index over the weekend likely topping out near or above 100 degrees. But beyond our weekend, there are some things to be watching out in the Atlantic, Taylor.
Yeah, we are closely watching the tropics. Of course, as we look at this map, you see quite a few areas. And this one here, this circle that you see out in the open Atlantic, we are not really expecting that to develop. And even if it were to develop, it would not bring any impacts to land. Of course, you do see that X in the northern Gulf and then Aaron that we're watching in the open Atlantic. Let's take you down to this X here. Of course, this is what Jason was just telling you about. We've got that tropical moisture streaming northward. This is not going to develop into anything formally tropical, but it is responsible for some of those heavy downpours we've got around now and that we'll have around throughout the day tomorrow and into Thursday. But let's zoom you out to Aaron and looking at the imagery here on Tropical Storm Aaron, not all that impressive. Doesn't really look like a really healthy system. We're not seeing all that much development right now. However, that will change in the coming days. Aaron will move into some warmer water and will move into an environment that will allow it to really intensify quickly as we make it later in the week. This could become our first hurricane of the season. It likely will become Hurricane Aaron at the very earliest on Friday, but especially after Friday into the weekend as it continues to strengthen over some of that warmer water, moving very close to the Leeward Islands as we get into the weekend, and it could even turn into a major hurricane by the end of the week, and that means Category 3 or higher. After that, models in fairly good agreement that this system is going to be taking a northward turn. So let's move towards Friday here. I'm going to stop the clock right around Saturday, very close to the Leeward Islands, so it's going to make a close pass, but after that it does start to turn northward, staying well east of the United States. This could change, so we'll keep an eye on it, but for now it does not look like this will bring any direct impacts to the United States.